name is Bridget White, and today I'm going to be talking about why you should adopt an animal instead of buy one. So anyone who knows me and has met me recently will know that I have many animals and have had many in the past. And most of the animals that we have had have been rescue animals, whether it's strays or shelter animals, but they've been rescue of some sort. So here are just some statistics on shelter animals and why you should adopt them. So the ASPCA.org said that 7.6 million common household animals enter shelters every year, and that is estimated at 3.9 million dogs and 3.4 million cats, and only 2.7 million of those animals are estimated to be adopted every year, and 649,000 of those animals are returned back to their owners every year because they were found as strays. Because there is little room in shelters nowadays, and because there's so many animals, 2.7 million animals are euthanized every year because of the room, and that is about 31% of shelter dogs and 41% of shelter cats. When you adopt an animal, one thing you're doing is you save a life, whether it's because there's no room in the shelter and they're on the verge of being euthanized, or it's just to give them a better home and that they are loved. And another reason to adopt is because you weaken overpopulation of the animals. It's not quite sure how many dogs and cats there are, at least in our country, but it's estimated that cats have an average of 6 kittens per litter, and they have 1 to 2 litters a year, and dogs have an average of 6 pups per litter, and they have 1 litter a year. And many of them are euthanized because there is still no room in their shelters when they are taken in. Also, when you adopt, you save more money and you have benefits with the animals because it's cheaper to adopt an animal than it is to buy, because the adoption rates are very low and many shelters just want to get the animals out and give them good homes. And many animals have vaccinations that are current, such as rabies and anything that they need, and they are usually spayed or neutered, so that way they can keep down the population of the animals. Also, when you adopt an animal, you fight against puppy mills. And puppy mills, their primary goal is just to get money. They do not take care of the animals. They have little to no medical care, and the living situations are very poor. And also with these animals, after they are to the point where they cannot breed anymore, they're either killed, abandoned, or sold to other people. Also, it is estimated that they have very poor health conditions, they have many illnesses, and they never get to see good homes anyway. So reasons to not buy an animal. The Dodo.com estimates 90% of pet stores use puppy mills, whether it's to their knowledge or not, but as long as they say that they are a breeder, that they don't have to say it's a puppy mill. Many of the animals you buy from pet stores do come with health problems, and though they go through health checks, it doesn't have to say if it's been a thorough health check. It just has to be a general background to make sure they're not sick at the time. And many of them do not get checked for genetic diseases or diseases that are rampant in puppy mills. And another reason not to buy is because many of them come with psychological problems. And University of Pennsylvania did a study in 2011 that many dogs from puppy mills do have psychological problems, and they are more likely to have aggression and to run away. And also they have more stress because it is passed down from the mothers in the puppy mills. Also, they have more social problems because they're not around people much if they're in the puppy mills, and they're not around other animals besides their mothers and the other dogs that they were born with. So if they do go to a home after being bought, they're more likely to be afraid of people and of other dogs, and this can cause bad situations because it can either cause fights or them to run away. It just depends on how the dog handles that. So I hope that today I have encouraged you to adopt an animal instead of to buy one, and I hope that I have opened your eyes to the lives that these dogs and cats and many other animals face, and that you can give a dog or a cat or any other animal you choose a loving home one day.